Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be working on the Lotus Stitch. This is the front of the work and this is the back. As you can see, it's the same on both sides. Let's get started. To crochet the Lotus Stitch, you're going to chain a multiple of 6 plus 5. For this tutorial I have 17 stitches. To begin, you're going to make a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. You're going to skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and into the third chain you're going to make a series of puff stitches. And to do that, you're going to wrap your hook, insert your hook into that third chain, pull up a loop. That gives you 3 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook, insert your hook into the same chain space, pull up a loop. That gives you 5 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook, insert your hook into that same chain space, pull up a loop, and that gives you 7 loops on your hook. You're going to wrap your hook, pull through 6 of those loops, wrap your hook and pull through 2. Chain 2. Into that same space, you're going to make another puff stitch. Wrap your hook, insert your hook into the same chain space, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook, insert your hook into the space, 5 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook for the third time, insert it into the space, pull up a loop, and that gives you 7 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook, pull through 6 of those loops, wrap your hook and pull through 2. Chain 2. You're going to make 1 more puff stitch, so there's a total of 3 puff stitch into the chain space. Wrap your hook, insert your hook into the space, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook, insert your hook, 5 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook, insert your hook, 7 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook, pull through 6, wrap your hook, pull through 2. Skip 2 chains, and into the third chain you're going to make a single crochet. And this is where we are so far. This is the first part of the Lotus Stitch. You're going to skip 2 chains, and into the third chain, 1, 2, and into the third chain you're going to make a series of puff stitch, just like you did before. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, wrap your hook, insert your hook, 5 loops on your hook, wrap your hook for a third time, pull up a loop, and there's 7 loops on your hook. Pull through 6 of those loops and then pull through 2. Chaining 2. 1, 2. Make 2 more puff stitch into that same space. Just 1, 2, 3, for a total of 7 loops on your hook. Pull through 6 and then pull through 2. Chain 2. Wrap your hook again into the same space, 3 loops, 5 loops, 7 loops, pull through 2 and then pull through 2. Skip 2 stitches, and into the third stitch you make a single crochet. At the end you should have 3 chains left, 3 chains, 3 stitches, and into the final chain you're going to make 2 puff stitch. All along you'll be making 3, but at the end you'll be making 2. So to make the puff stitch as you've been doing before, you're going to wrap your hook and insert your hook into that space, pull up that loop, wrap your hook for the second time, 5 loops on your hook. For the third time, that gives you 7 loops on your hook, and once you have 7, you're going to pull through 6 of those 7 loops, pull through, and then pull through 2, chain 2, and make 1 more puff stitch into that space. Chain 1 and turn. So This is what your first row should look like. Once you turn your work, you're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch. Skipping the chain 2 space and the puff into the single crochet, you're going to make a series of puff stitches like you did in the previous row. One, 2, 3, 7 loops on the hook. You're going to pull through those 6 and then pull through those 2, chain 2, always chain 2. That's one of 3 puff stitch. Chain 2 and make one more. 1, 2, 3. Now here you have 3 puff stitch, and into the middle puff you're going to make a single crochet. Into the single crochet you're going to make those series of puff stitches, skipping the chain 2 and the puff here on the end. Into the single crochet you're going to make those series of puff stitches. Single crochet into the middle puff stitch. So here we are at the end of the row, and we're going to make 2 puff stitch into the last stitch, which is right here. Chain 2 and we're going to make one more puff. That is how you create the Lotus Stitch pattern. It works so quick and easy once you get the hang of it. Always remember to chain 2 in between the puff stitches, and at the end of every row you'll be making 2 puff stitches instead of 3. All the puff stitches are made into the single crochet of the previous row, and you will be placing your single crochet into the middle puff stitch. Thank you for visiting my channel, and I hope to see you again real soon.